When bullets fly in the streets of Chattanooga, experts say it's the children that witness those shootings that are the most affected.
Tonight, in a special report, Stephanie Sanastasi tells us what present traumatic stress disorder is and how you can help children who experience it. Stephanie.
Kelvin, Latricia, most of us have heard of post-traumatic stress disorder, a condition people experience after witnessing a terrifying event. But here in Chattanooga, police say many children are dealing with present traumatic stress disorder, a condition kids deal with after hearing gunshots and watching violence unfold right in front of their faces on a daily basis. It affects their performance in school and their relationships with friends and family. Tonight, we speak to 3 little girls who saw something last summer they'll never forget. Crime scene tape, flashing lights from police cars. It's a sight seen in the city far too often.
They just don't know what they done to us, to my family.
Danya Johnson lost her son, Alex Freeman III, on July 5th, 2016. He was shot and killed right in front of his own children.
And I actually thought that it was firecrackers until I seen my grandkids being pushed in the door.
8-year-old Zariana and Asaya and 9-year-old Alexiana Freeman won't ever forget that night.
I was just sitting on the side, and that's when this come a black car started shooting.
You saw your dad get shot. Chattanooga Police Focus Deterrence Coordinator Josh May says this is actually more common than we might think.
We'll see kids when gunshots ring out, they don't even move.
He says kids like the Freemans living in areas where gun violence is prevalent become desensitized to the sounds on the streets. Was that the first time you had heard a gunshot before?
Mm-mm.
You hear it a lot? Do you get scared when you hear it?
Sometimes.
It becomes a way of life.
The children often become victims of present traumatic stress disorder.
They're living this lifestyle that causes mental anguish and different mental approaches to the way that they have to live their lives.
It affects their personal relationships, friendships, and performance in school. These are the places where a majority of the shootings took place in Chattanooga in the past year. It's the same part of town where the city's priority or lowest performing schools are located. The same schools the Freeman girls attend. Police believe there's a direct link between the priority schools and the violence.
Their lives are filled with zigs and zags that a lot of us aren't really used to.
So what can we do?
Just have open lines of communication with their kids. That's key.
Something Danya tries to do with her granddaughters.
Every now and then they talk to me about, still say something about the incident that happened.
If talking doesn't work, find the child a mentor or set them up with a school counselor.
All of us stepping up and putting everything into our future and letting it manifest itself.
And getting help for kids who need it most.
It really, really did affect me. And I know it affected them.
We spoke to the principal of Orchard Knob Elementary, the school where the Freeman girls attend. He says the biggest challenge for them, so many of their students need help dealing with present traumatic stress disorder, and the school only has a counselor available twice a week. Kelvin.
Thanks, Stephanie. The Chattanooga Police Department wants to remind families that if your child needs help, please give them a call.